Is that my favorite friend? Cause they're my favorite friend. That's crazy. Yeah. Wow. That is crazy. Hmm. Nah, they wouldn't do that. I doubt it. Hmm. That'd be crazy if they did. Hey, Lucky. Hey, Dan. Hey, Maria. How you guys doing? Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Hope you have a good holiday. Oh, nice. You got manhandling the bird. Oh, you're watching some Gonzaga. I just finished watching all my teams win. So beautiful. My Portuguese team Sporting won 3-0. The Bruins won 3-1 against the Islanders, and the Celtics broke the Pistons, Detroit Pistons record today. They were 13 in a row until they met the Celtics. So all three of my teams won. I'm happy. All's good. All's good. I put them on just for you, Tanya. I thought you was on vacation, so I put them on. Now that you're here, I'll keep them on. Ads are like Leos, you know? Yes, I saw the after video. I saw it. I watched when you were live, I was driving. Then I watched some of it, gave you a like. You were talking about some seagull or something, or some bird. I can't remember now what it was. Something like that. I can't remember what bird you guys were looking at. You're welcome, Tanya. It's all good. I like watching things like that. Mother Nature, different places. I can imagine. Tonight is peaceful here. So nice. It's a nice breeze coming through. I have all my windows and doors open. So nice. Nice breeze coming through. It's like 60 something degrees, I think. Actually, let me check that real quick. Actually, it's 68. 68 degrees. Hey, Gala. How you doing? Birds. Ain't no damn birds around here. It's too late for birds. Birds are sleeping this time of day. The squeaky noise is the crickets and the tree frogs. Tree frogs and crickets make all that noise. When that wink, wink. Yeah, I just heard it. I just heard that dumb thing. You doing Fantasmic? Good. Every time I have my door open, you hear the crickets and the tree frogs. They have a competition outside. They have a competition. You're pulled up like that. Oh, Lord have mercy. What am I going to do with this woman? Nothing ever again. All right, Maria, I got your donation. Thank you. And you said what's coming for you and the love of your life in December. Well, Christmas and vacation, probably some sex, maybe a gift, you know, something like that. Yeah. Oh, well, that's good news about the kiddos and stuff. That's good. Like I said, you know, all I can say is I told you so. But you never listen to. You just hear the words coming out of my mouth. It's all good there. What's up, love and life? How's my favorite turkey? Happy Thanksgiving to all of you Thanksgiving people. Those of you live in the United States of America. It's not Thanksgiving here tomorrow, but we celebrate it. It's not a holiday, but we'll eat the damn turkey. No, Tanya Gonzaga, basketball. Guns N' Roses. How is Guns N' Roses G and U? It'd be G and R. What am I gonna do to you today, woman? Yes, the Zags. Gonzaga University. All right, Maria, let me see what I get here. I know that's what I'm for. It's okay. It's a Leo thing, you know. I can understand. All right, Maria, what I'm getting for you and Walter for December is not so good. What I'm getting is some like in December things might change, things might like be a little inconsistent. You might not see each other a lot, but you might see each other here and there, obviously. You might be disappointed with this, but obviously the month of December is very busy, leading up to Christmas and all that and vacation and all that bullshit. I see a lot of like you guys mentally drained from work, from dealing with stuff and having things happen, stuff like that. Um, like I think you guys will have your moments where you guys see each other and you temporarily like just get away from everything and just see each other for a while, and then you guys both get busy and then you both do what you got to do. Um, I see a lot of concentration, studying, working, applying your efforts to work, deep concentration into work, respecting each other's, work stuff and what's going on. You guys might come up with like some idea or something to do over the holidays. But otherwise, that you personally might be disappointed with not seeing him as much as you want to, and things being kind of inconsistent. About like how you guys are gonna see each other because you're busy. You know, time leading up to like Christmas time. Obviously, it's gonna be busy. You might not see each other a lot because you got a lot of work to do. You got Black Friday sales. You got Christmas people going crazy. People, you guys not having enough time to see each other. So it doesn't look that great for December as far as like, you guys seeing each other a lot, but you will see each other, but probably not as much as you want to. But it's nothing to worry about. It's called that time of year. Every couple in this world, when it comes to Christmas time, you have things to do. It's a busy time. It's the busiest time of the year. So you got things to do. So yeah. So when you guys are off for 2 weeks, you might see each other a little more then. So, but leading up to it, you might not see each other that much because you're going to be super busy. So, when you guys are off for those 2 weeks, you know, he might have some things to do. He might hang out with his son. You'll be hanging out with your kids, things like that. You know, you guys might not see each other that much. There's gonna be a lot of like stuff going on in your lives. Hopefully it's nothing bad personally in your both of your lives, but right now I don't get like you guys seeing each other that much, even during the 2 week holiday, because something might happen with you guys' lives where you're not going to see each other that much. But hopefully that's not the case. But right now it just says that you guys might not see each other that much because life happens. You know what life is? Life happens. So well, like I say to you and everybody, when you love somebody, you deal with them. You know, it's life. It's life. You see each other today, you don't see each other tomorrow. Sometimes you have family issues, family problems, and things are just the way it is. Can't always be good, can't always be bad. You know. You're welcome, Maria. I mean, I don't see no breakups or anything like that. I just see that both of you will be busy and both of you will be attending to your lives, and you're gonna see each other when you can. It's not like you're living with each other where you can see each other every day. That's different. But nothing like where life is over or something like that. Shit. Right. It doesn't say that he doesn't love you or doesn't care about you or doesn't want to see you. It's just life happens. Life happens. Sometimes you got shit to do. It's a busy time of year. December is a busy, busy year. Busy month. A lot of bullshit. Oh, that's a good way to look at it. Love and life. No, I'm not. I'm not cooking much. We're probably gonna get like takeout or something. I don't even know what we're gonna do really, because we don't really celebrate Thanksgiving and stuff. But there's a place down the bottom of the hill. It's called Rotisserie Grill, and they always sell like Thanksgiving dinner. You can go down there and get like a nice plate of like whatever you want. But I don't know. We'll see. I'll see how I feel. See if I want that. I might go down there and get a plate. See how it goes. But hey, Barbie, how you doing? Oh, you never know, love and life. Sometimes people need to get called out or fucked off, and then they come around and realize that they were the problem all this time. I don't really want when I fuck somebody off. I want them to leave me alone forever and go away. I kind of hold a grudge against them forever and just say, you know what, fuck you. Like some people just don't even realize it. They're like, Mark don't pay me no mind, but I'm gonna still try and be his friend because I fucked up. I'd rather you not and just leave me alone. That way I know you won't be doing it again. And I ain't gotta deal with you no more. That's how I am. But some people they like to like be cool with people like that. I mean, not me. The way I look at it is once you're gone, once I have some type of situation with you, then good riddance. Go bother somebody else. Or if you're in my circle, I'll just ignore you. Probably not really say too much to you. Maybe I'll have a conversation with you every now and then, but I won't trust you anymore. Or I wouldn't want to speak to you that much. But some people that's just the way of life. They just don't know any other way. They don't know how to like deal with people. They don't know how to treat people. They don't know how to talk to people. And sometimes that happens. And if you want to deal with it, then you deal with it, and if not, you don't. But me personally, I ain't got no time for that shit. Hell no. I rather the person just like go about your business. Leave me alone. But a lot of people are like too forgiving and want to be dealing with people like they like that all their life, which I don't understand. But whatever, not my problem. If it's one thing I don't like, is attention-seeking people. That's the only thing I don't like. Cause I don't really want to hear it. I don't really want to listen to your bullshit all day. You know, and I don't want to deal with you. Period. I got my own shit to worry about. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing, love and life. I do it all the time. What's wrong with that? It's called guarding your energy. It's called, sounds good, Barb. I'll take a slice. I fuck people off all the time. It's a regular thing. Some people deserve it, and some people, it just happens. Or you just happen to fuck them off, and because they're stupid. I try not to anymore. I try to avoid getting mad and working myself up like that. I still have to master that and make. I have to realize more and more. I've tried so hard, you know. I try so hard to like not be annoyed, not be mad, not to like tell somebody, don't you get fucking tired of every day aggravating people or me or whoever like or talking about the same shit every day or like don't you get tired of like boring people with your life? Or don't you get tired of like, you know, being who you are? But see, if I say something like that to certain people, they're gonna get mad at me and gonna be like, like, oh, Mark, you're so inconsiderate. You don't have a heart. I want to dump my problems on you. No, you ain't. I ain't no time to listen to that bullshit every day. Now you come in here every now and then and keep me updated. That's cool. I don't mind. But every single day in real life and like on here and in real life, I don't want to hear shit every day. We all have our blowouts. I've had mine recently with family shit and all that type of stuff. I ain't got no time. I mean, if I ask you, I say, "Hey, how you doing?" And you come in here and you say, "Oh yeah, Mark, today some bad shit happened to me." I'll be like, "Oh fuck." I'll be genuinely concerned about you, or like, try and help you, or like, lift up your spirits or something. But if you're coming in here every fucking day telling me about everything you've done and everything you want to do and what your goal, I don't give a fuck about that shit, man. Keep that shit to yourself. Especially when I'm trying to read somebody and trying to get my attention or aggravate me about your life. Ain't nobody really give a shit. And a lot of people, my advice to people is to not tell a lot of people about what you're doing and what your life consists of. Because when you tell too many people, a lot of people are going to get jealous or annoyed, or they're going to like send you negative energy and make you feel like a certain way. And because sometimes opening your mouth and saying too much gets you in trouble. That's why you shouldn't be on these chat rooms telling people about your whole fucking life. But I don't have that problem in here with people. There's like maybe one or two people that do it, but I genuinely care about some of them, and some I don't. Some I'm like, go tell somebody who cares. I don't want to be fucked up or rude or whatever, because sometimes you just don't want to hear it. But sometimes I come on here and I vent and I talk about shit all the time, and I'll bring up something, and go on a rant and shit. I'm not perfect either. We have our moments. That's why I kind of, I'm cool with everybody doing it. But I'm not coming on here every single day and harp on one thing all the time. Like, I'll come on here every day and be like, yeah, today I went to my mom's, did this, did that. I ate this for lunch and ate this for dinner. Yeah, I had a good time. Saw somebody I saw, just shooting the shit. But when you like tell everybody like exactly what you did, well, today I woke up, I rubbed my eyes, scratched my nuts, and I took a piss, and then after that I walked down the steps, and then after that, oh yes, I saw my cat or my dog, and then after that, I kind of just made some coffee, and I actually had two sugars and a milk in there. And the cup was actually gray with like this white writing. I can't remember. I'm not gonna sit there and tell you every fucking thing I did. Come on, man. Ain't nobody want to listen to that shit. You know, people be like getting too deep on what they did. Hey, Fiona, how you doing? Oh, you never know. They might tell you they scratch your dog's nuts, but some people like go a little bit too deep. I only have honestly, I only have like one person that comes in here and does that shit. And I've already told the person about themselves, but it went in one ear and came over the other. Yeah, and that's why I don't have any problems. Love and life. I don't really have problems with people. You know, there's some people who aggravate me from time to time. They want to sit here and every day blow up my fucking chat room with their bullshit. But I get rid of them. I can't handle people like that because you're distracting me. You're distracting others. You want to know about everybody's life in here and shit. I don't. I can't handle all that. I got to get rid of that person for sure. But then there's some people that I just deal with because, we need some type of entertainment. You can have the mixed nuts. I know you like nuts. You're like a squirrel. You like all sorts of nuts. But yeah, otherwise that, you know, along the main thing I don't like is what's not no longer here, and that's aggravating people. Nobody really aggravates me like that. We just have fun. It's nice to have fun and talk and be cool with each other and talk about life every now and then, shit like that. You know, it's nice to talk, have fun, tell each other about our life and how things were, or be there for each other when we have a problem. You know, things like that. You know, that's a good thing. Should be cool. Like Fiona, nah, not recently. No, recently no. The last time I got rid of somebody was that chick that was talking shit about me with this other guy. I got rid of both of them, but I ain't heard from none of them since, and I ain't seen none of them nowhere. It's actually been very peaceful without them. I love it. I knew I got rid of them for something, and that's one of the people who used to come in here every single day and run her mouth every single day. Blah 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 blah. Every day it was the same bullshit. And that's why I'm so glad I got rid of her. I knew I was eventually gonna get rid of her, but she was good friends with you know, with Marley, so I didn't want to like, disrespect our friend. And then Marley was like, "Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna get rid of her too. Fuck it." And then we both agreed that it's peaceful without her and her friend. So that was this year, a couple months ago, and it's been peaceful ever since. Cause she used to really come in here and blow up my chat room all the time and irritate me, you know, and act like she ain't done nothing. That's what I couldn't stand. But yeah, I don't like people like that. If you're an attention seeking weirdo, it's time for you to go. This chat room ain't for just you, it's for everybody. We're all supposed to be talking, all supposed to be having fun. You know? Yeah, yeah. Well, she kind of disrespected her and her friend kind of disrespected all of us, you know. But yeah, I ain't really heard nothing about those two ever since. To be honest, I haven't even checked up on them because I don't even care. I saw Marley today. She came in here this morning when I came out live. She came in. She said she was knocking off at 3 today, and I think she's gonna have Thanksgiving with her mom. So that's cool. She's busy doing her thing. But yeah, she came in here earlier. Yeah. So yeah, we saw her. She might come by. I was teasing her about coming in. But yeah. Otherwise, that you know, it's nice and peaceful in here. Ever since I got rid of some people, so it's nice. I had some aggravating fuckers in here this year. Couple people, not too many. This has been a quiet year as far as like people aggravate me and shit. It's been nice and quiet. Really had to get rid of a few idiots, so that's good. Hopefully, I don't have to get rid of nobody else. If I do, I do. Oh well. But I know how to tolerate some people and stuff, and I know some people don't mean, you know, they don't mean, any type of evil or bad shit. They just, they feel like if they communicate, they gotta communicate about themselves or things like that, which is fine. I know how to tolerate it. It's all good. Um, I can't remember what the heck. I can't even remember that weirdo. Yeah. Yep. Ain't nothing changed. Oh well. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Yeah. The weirdo crew. I just checked on these weirdos and yep, they still weird. That's so weird. I'm so glad I looked at that. That's crazy. I always knew this chick was very special. I can't believe I just saw what I saw. But anyway, it's some fucking whack shit. Now people are so whack. I knew that I was right about these people from day one. There's some whack fucking people in this world, you. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's some whack shit. This funny as hell. Oh my lord. That shit is hilarious. Maria, you said, sure, Fiona, I'll tell Marley. She might come in here. Maria said we're supposed to see each other Friday. Now he said he will try. He can't. Maybe he fixing bathroom floors. See, I tell you, he's got things to do, and you shouldn't be mad. The man's got a life. He's got to do what he's got to do. See, but he don't want to listen to me. Love and oh, hey, Sonny, how you doing? Love and life. He said, Mark, will you hook me up with some guidance? Yeah, listen to everything I say, and you be good. Oh, I tell you one thing. Let me tell you. I just looked on that person's page just now that I've been talking about that I got rid of. And if you guys saw what I just saw, you'd be like, you made the right choice, bro. That shit was fucking hilarious. I can't believe that shit. I can't. I gotta show Marley that shit. She's gonna fucking die laughing when she sees that shit. That's some whack ass shit, you. Oh Jesus, please help these people. Oh boy, wow. I actually want to watch that video at some point in time. I gotta go and look at that shit so I can have a good laugh. Well, Gala, sometimes your intuition means everything. You know, if you go by your intuition, you'll be good to go. Oh boy, that shit was funny. I still can't believe I just saw that image in my brain of how stupid these people are and how stupid that person is. I've been telling this person when I first met them, they were going around. They would if they would be in my chat room and Marty's, they'd be running their mouth about how psychic they are, but they don't really want to go live. They don't want to deal with people and shit and blah blah blah. So I was like, you should start your own channel, like, and just, you ain't gotta show yourself on camera or nothing. Like, just do what you gotta do. Like, just be yourself. We'll come in your room and support you and stuff. Don't worry about what you look like. Ain't none of that. Don't worry about that shit. So I kind of gave her some confidence. Tell her, look, go do your shit. So she did go live, right? We supported her and stuff, and then she didn't go live for like a long time after that. And then, you know, and I just went on her page just now to see what she's up to. She's still got the same amount of subscribers, ain't going nowhere, just stayed stuck there. And then she's got like a video on there with her and three other people. Like there's like four people. One person has a fucking like a devil mask on. The other person's got like a ninja mask on. And the other person in her has got like just regular faces. And I just put like the mouse cursor over just to look at it. And I'm looking at that shit saying to myself, if you're going to get a reading or a card from somebody that looks like that, you got some fucking issues. I always knew that girl was fucking weird. Man. Weird ass fucking chick. And she just proved it to me again by just looking at her latest live. And that's why she ain't been on in the last fucking couple of days. Cause people must have looked at that shit and been like, yep, time to go. That's why she lost subscribers. Cause she had like 200 and I think maybe 60 something. Now she got just 200. That's why they saw you with damn freaks and was like, yeah, time to go. I'm unsubscribing to this crazy thing. Yeah. Then people wonder why I don't speak to them, to weirdos like that. You ain't no damn psychic. You're a psycho. And I knew it from day one. Just by listening to you talking here and say stupid shit. Weird ass. Anyway. Love and life, I'll give you a card before you go. I fucking love you too. Especially when you sleep. Well, Dan, you should go. You know who I'm talking about. So you should go to her channel, right? And go see her latest video and tell me if I'm hallucinating or not. That shit, if you have time, go check it out. You'd be like, what the fuck is this? You're doing a live with some whack job with a fucking full face mask looking like the demon himself. Then you got some wannabe fucking ninja next to you. I thought Halloween was fucking last month. Of course, son. Anything for you. See, that's why I can't see certain things, because I'm going to start dissing you, And when I start dissing people, they get mad. But I have no choice. Because you can't go around talking about you're a psychic and act like a psycho. Don't be talking about you're a medium when you're a fucking extra small. Don't be talking about you see spirit when you see demons. Don't talk to me, woman. You just proved my point again. That's why you're who you are. And I was right about you all along. And that's why it's so peaceful in here now, because her ass ain't in here. Good. I knew I made the right choice. I never doubt myself. All right, love and life. This is your card. It's the Seven of Air, and it says, a loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. Material loss, and make sure you're being honest with yourself. Embarrassing secrets. So this could be like, you know what this means to me? This means that don't trust your aunt and think that she's gonna like you and be cool with you. She's still sneaky. She's still that same person. And you might find out shit about her and make you feel like, yeah, I need to still keep her to the distance. Even though I told her about herself, I'm not gonna try. Even though she's being cool, but that might don't just give it. Don't trust it yet. That's what this card means to me. You know, because you might lose your peace of mind thinking about what this woman's gonna do. So just watch out for that. Don't trust it 100%. That card is like the Seven of Swords in the deck, and that means like people just not being who you think they are. So I know you want to trust her and you want to think that she changed and you want to think that she's cool, but I wouldn't trust her. Or it could be somebody else. Just be cautious. Yeah, exactly. So that's just like your confirmation card from spirit saying, hey, don't think that this is gonna happen. And I got you another card here called transformation. A significant life experience that requires changes to be made, powerful and often unexpected revelations, breaking free of procrastination, releasing old belief systems. So if you want to go through a transformation, you go through it now. Or you might be going through it. Breaking free of bullshit, procrastination, releasing that old shit, and just knowing that, hey, you know, yeah, don't get caught slipping and don't get caught trusting people that you don't trust. So there's a song that says, what does it say? Oh, she's the devil on the inside, but may look pretty on the outside. Or she's pretty on the outside, but the devil on the inside. So they can be acting all like, hey, love and life, how you doing? You be like, oh, fuck. Oh, you look nice. I like your hair. Oh, I like your outfit. Where'd you get that? Oh, at Kohl's. Oh, nice. Oh, I got mine. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like your nails. Looks good. Meanwhile, they're the devil on the inside. Ain't nothing changed. They might change their wig or their fucking weave or their fucking hair or their eyelashes or their eyebrows, but they're still the devil on the inside. That's a good way to put it, Gala. Yeah, that's your TF, your twin friend. She don't look good on the outside. She may act like it. All right, Sonny. Let's see. Tell me if anyone will reach out from now to the weekend, like exes or ex love friends. What the fuck type of question is that, woman? Why the fuck would you want anybody to reach out to you this weekend, ex lovers and ex friends? Why? Why would you want that? Why would you want to put that in your energy? Fuck these damn ex lovers and ex friends. Worry about them. Fuck you worried about them reaching out to you. If they reach out to you, you ain't gonna talk to them anyway. You're gonna fucking block them or not answer. I know, Dan. I just happen to like, I haven't seen it in a while, so I just happen to look over there and be like, what the fuck is that? I agree, Gala. I agree. No problem, loving life, all good. Just have a nice Thanksgiving, eat shit and sleep and fuck 'em. That's what you gotta do. No problem. You're welcome, loving life. Anytime, friend. It's all good. You know I got you. Somebody's gotta tell you. Better me than somebody else. All right, what I got here is there could be like a woman that contacts you to get a reaction out of you, causing conflict. So I get a woman that wants to start conflict. Somebody is gonna start arguments with you. I also got the King of Swords on the bottom, but he's upright, so he might not start no arguments, but he might contact you and just to call you. So there's a King of Swords here, a man that might contact you, but he's not gonna argue. He's gonna like probably just talk to you. Um, and then there's a lady here that I see that will start conflict or very unstable, emotional. Somebody who might be jealous of you, somebody who might just call you just to irritate you, starting arguments, starting shit, talking to you about stuff. Someone who just comes out of nowhere and be like, act up and be stupid. So I do see a woman here reverse acting crazy. And I do see a man here too, but the man is not really going to start any trouble. He's just trying to communicate with you, you know? Love and life. All right, take care. I hope you have a good holiday. What you type about? If you're drinking. Oh, you know what they say? When you drink, you're not thinking. If you drink, then you're going to blame the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. That's why if you don't drink, then you ain't got to worry about it. See? Yes, I know. And that's why I answered. See? You got a crazy woman that might call you and argue with you. And you got a man that might call you just to call you and see how you're doing, see what you're up to, see if you're going to give him some coochie or something, some Thanksgiving stuffing. Or you're going to give him some turkey leg. So you said, tell me if anyone will reach out from now to the weekend, like exes, ex-lovers, or ex-friends. So I would say, yeah, you might give him some pom-pom, some punani. You know some punani? Or some lily juice. All right, so yeah, there's a guy that will contact you. He might be an ex-lover looking for you, but he's not going to argue with you. He's going to be cool with you. But there could be a woman that argues with you, yes, like an ex-friend or something like that, or maybe a friend that aggravates you. And even if they don't argue with you, they can talk about arguing with somebody and just call you about it. So yes, you will get two people, at least a man and a woman, that will contact you from now to the weekend to talk about shit. Yeah, I do get a man and a woman here. Somebody might even drive to you, or you might, I don't know if you have people coming to your house or where you live, but somebody might say, hey girl, I need to come see you. There's some bullshit happened to me, Sonny. I need to really see you. I can't talk over the phone. I gotta come see you. So I don't know if you want that. Or a guy might say, "Hey, I'll come over if you want. It's a holiday, or I'm free this weekend. I'll come over and see what's going on with the boom boom." So yeah, I do see two people here to answer your question. She says, "Nah, I'm good." See, nah, I'm good. I'll come visit you. I'll come visit you. If I was close by, I would come visit you. If you wanted me to visit you, of course. I'm not gonna invite myself. But I don't live. I can't drive to you, and I don't have a private jet yet. I'm working on it. I'm working on the helicopter and the private jet. It's gonna be a while though. My OnlyFans account ain't doing too good, you know. All them feet pics are getting boring. So I made my money. I'm gonna retire now. Nah, I'm just joking. Oh shit. It would be so lucky. Hell no. No, no. I don't want no bad karma. Fuck that shit. Oh Lord. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Obviously I'm gonna come on here for a bit. But I gotta go to my mom's house. I went to do some cause now that my dad's gone, I have to take like his death certificate and go do and like change the names on certain things and all this bullshit I gotta do. I end up seeing my friend today because I have to transfer my name on his old bike because he gave me his old bike, but he never signed the papers over because he didn't have a chance to. But I spoke to some people today and they said that all I have to do is get like some paperwork done and I can put the bike in my name. So it's some simple shit. So I gotta get the paperwork from my mom, get her to sign it because she's next of kin. So I gotta sort out all these bills and shit. This is the first time I've ever had to deal with shit like this. So I'm good. I'm glad I got some friends that already been through it. I ended up seeing my friend today at the place, and I said, "I know your dad passed," and he's like, "Yeah, man, I had to do the same thing." So he gave me some pointers on what to do and told me who I need to see, all this shit. So he was cool as fuck. He helped me out. It's so weird because spirits put me in every position I need to be in. Spirit just like puts me everywhere. It's been absolutely nuts. Like since my dad's passed, it's like I feel like he's helping me more. And since I've been like knowing more shit, like everything just like put into place. It's been like the weirdest shit. You know how like I don't know if you guys get that sometimes where it's not every time, obviously, right? But you know how like you get into this sequence where you think of something or you think of someone and you see him and you're like, what the fuck? I was just talking about this person. How the fuck did it just happen the next day? You think about somebody or you ask about somebody. You'll say, "Hey, have you seen Mark lately?" And then boom, I show up, and you're like, fuck, I just asked about you. You know how you get like shit like that happen? It's almost like, you already sensed it already, or you just said it and then the spirit just put that person right in front of you. It's like the weirdest shit that happened. Like the last couple days, especially, like this whole week was like, what the hell? And I'm like, what? I'm like, I was actually shocked. I'm like, this is some whack shit. Like, how the hell did I just ask about this person and then they appeared? Or how the hell did like this happen? I just thought about it. It's actually pretty weird, but it's cool at the same time. Weird but cool. Cause you know, like that spirit doing that shit. Mm. Excuse me. Oh damn, snow. Oh shit. Hell no to snow. It's supposed to pour and rain here tomorrow. I mean Friday. I mean, it's constantly happening to you. Yeah. So I guess I'm not the only one. And Dan, you said uh just spoke about that. Or Jung spoke about that. Who's Jung? What do you mean just? But yeah, it's crazy how like I was telling my nephew today because he always asks me how my day was or whatever, and I pick him up, and I was like, bro, you wouldn't believe what shit just happened. Oh, Carl Jung. Okay, I don't know who that is. I don't know who Carl Jung is. Who's Carl Jung? I'll Google his ass. Never heard of him. How can he just spoke about it if he's dead? Or he must have like videos of shit. Um, oh, synchronicity. Yeah. Oh, you mean? Oh, never mind. My bad. Yeah, I get it now. Sorry, that just went right over my head. Okay, I get you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, yeah. It's been happening to me all week. Like it's crazy. Like I can't believe how even my friend. Like I was telling my friend that I need like I've been out of the DJ loop so long, and I wonder if some of these older artists are still like singing some songs or doing like some work in the studio. And I asked about two people, a male and a female. I asked about them yesterday, and today my friend put it up on his list, and I was like, "This is some whack shit." I've been wanting to deal with these two artists for like years, and I never got a chance. And all I did was ask this guy about them, and literally 20, not even 24 hours later, those two artists were on the list. And my friend texted me like 5 minutes after he saw the list. And he was like, "Hey, bro, did you see who's on the list?" And I'm like, "Bro, I'm like, I can't even believe this. I literally just talked about this shit not even 24 hours ago. How the fuck is this even happening? This shit don't even make no sense." Because the guy told me that the woman like doesn't really do that shit no more. She's too old, and the other guy like I don't know if you really want to deal with him. And the next thing you know, poof, he's on the list. So then I text my friend. I was like, "Yo, I see you got these guys on the list." He was like, "Yeah, I guess it was a good thing you asked." And I'm like, "This is some whack ass shit. How the hell did that just happen?" It was like it's like instant manifestation. That's what I call it. That's what it seems like to me. It's like you instantly manifest something you want. It's almost like spirit was like, okay, this is what you want. I'll deal with it for you. This is light work. Because what I want is nothing like serious. I don't ask for miracles. All I want is some simple shit. And they just did it. It's like it was so weird, but cool and weird and just like amazing at the same time. And my friend noticed it and he texted me right away. He goes, "Hey, did you see that she's on the list?" And I'm like, "Bro," I sent him the conversation. He didn't. I he was like, "What the fuck?" I sent him the conversation of me and our mutual friend talking about it, and literally happened like the next day. And he was like, "Wow." He was like, "That's crazy." I'm like, "Yep, it is crazy." I said, "This guy." I said, "This is just nuts." You know. And the synchronicities have been crazy too. I've been seeing like a lot of numbers. I just looked up at the clock and it said 12:12. Yesterday I saw Yesterday I saw 1111, 222, 333, 444, 555. And then later on that night I saw 1111 again. And then I was driving behind this car, and the car, like, the car had the light, I mean, not car, it was like a truck, and it was number 55. And I see 55 all the time, right? For years now. That's like the number I see the most. I always see 955, 555, something 55 every time. And I was driving behind this big ass truck because I let him out of this gate. And then it had his original license plate and it said number 55. So it was truck number 55. And I was like, really? And I'm like, this shit gets weird and weirder and weirder. Yeah. I used to love the police, man. Yeah. You're talking about the one, the Men Without Hats or whatever it's called? Or is that the same band or same people? Or is that the same song you're talking about? But yeah, that was crazy. It's crazy how all the synchronicities happen. Hey Nina, how you been? So yeah, all that shit. It's been some crazy spiritual, wacky synchronicity, crazy shit going on. Same to you, Nina. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you have a great one. So yeah, it's kind of like just amazing how it all works out and how it all is. You're doing good, but feeling conflicted. It's probably the retrograde messing with you. Hopefully, it's nothing bad. You see those numbers constantly. I love it. My favorites 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 2, 2. Yeah, I see that sometimes when I go to sleep. Sometimes it's always like that. Men, yeah, they can be. Men can make you feel conflicted. Yeah, I know how it is. Men, women, people, they'll do that to you. Okay, Dan, take care, brother. Have a good one. Yes, that's true. Men are retrograde. I know some women are too. That's for sure. It's not just one; it's both. But yeah, I agree with you. People are just a retrograde. Some people get stuck in the retrograde forever, and they are the retrograde. Well, we got a few more days of it left. We got to the end of the month to deal with it, so we have till Sunday to deal with it. Then it should go away. The first week of December should be a lot lighter. Should be a lot better. But it's annoying, you know. It's so annoying to deal with people and their mood swings and their bullshit and their lies and their envy and their conflicts. I don't know, Nina. It's not easy. All I can say. Hey, Marilyn, how you doing? Happy Thanksgiving. Is it me cooking? It's getting windier and windier here. I can hear the wind picking up now. Well, Nina, what can I say? People are going to be people. Men are going to be men. Women are going to be women. I try to stay away from people who are weird and start conflict, love conflict, deal with conflict, aggravate people. Yeah, the snowflake emoji is good. It means Christmas stuff to me. 'Cause here we don't have snow, so we never use that emoji at all. Yeah, we'll never use that here. You'll never see a Bermudian talking to another Bermudian about snow unless they went away and they dealt with it. They could have dealt with the snow. Not here. Thank God we don't. Last night I slept with no AC, and tonight I don't have my AC on either, and it's so nice. It's so nice not sleeping with the AC on. It's like a blessing, absolute blessing. I love having my windows cracked open and my fan on, and just go to sleep. It's nothing like it. But when I have the AC on, you gotta listen to it. You gotta. It's a different temperature. You're like, oh my god, why me? This is the type of year I like the most here in Bermuda. I mean, obviously you guys gotta sleep with heaters on in the damn cold and stuff, but not me. Hell no, it don't get that cold. You having fun over here? Huh? You having fun? Trying to flip over on your back? You having fun over here? Hmm? I was wondering what the heck you were doing. You can't even flip over your damn back. You're too damn beef. Hmm? Yeah, crazy dog. Crazy ass dog over here trying to do a backflip. Marilyn, thanks for the super chat. You said, what are Kevin's thoughts and feelings about me? Nina, you said, Mark, would I date someone who doesn't believe in God? No, I wouldn't. No. I wouldn't date someone who doesn't believe in God. No, because they would get tired of me talking about God all day or worshiping Him, praying to Him. So I don't think I would date somebody that doesn't believe in God, but I would date somebody who believes He exists but doesn't worship Him. But I would probably convince that person otherwise. I know I can. I know I can make. I know I can convince them to believe there is a God, or I can convince them to a point. But I shouldn't have to really. Barbie, I never took her outside because I ended up building that water bowl station right there and putting it next to her so she doesn't have to go on the tile. See, now she doesn't go on it. Ever since I put that water bowl, I built that water bowl box for her. She hasn't gone on the tile ever since. She sleeps on her blanket in her bed. And when I get up at night, she's still on her blanket in her bed. Whereas before, her water bowl used to be over here, way over here by the door. So she would sleep next to the water bowl thinking that water's going to magically go in there. So I switched it. Instead of putting her outside, I switched her water bowl and it worked. So So now I don't have to put her outside. She's been a good girl ever since. So now that I put her water bowl there, she knows it's there. So when she gets up, she doesn't have to go on the tile and slip. And ever since I've been giving her antibiotics, like her not antibiotics, but like her pain medicine, she's been doing a lot good, a lot better. Yeah. So yeah, she's been doing good. I think I saw that video, Fiona. All right, Marilyn, you said, what are Kevin's thoughts and feelings about you? Yeah, she's been fine ever since, Barbie. She's been good. Oh, okay. Well, Mr. Kevin thinks and feels very highly of you. They think that you are a good woman. They think that you are elegant, and they think that um, that you're at the age where you're smart, and you're experienced. You know what you want, know what you're doing. This person thinks that they can improve with you and benefit from you in many ways. If this is somebody that looks at you as a partner, then they can think of you as the Empress, which is someone who they want as a girlfriend or is interested in being with in a relationship. A person who they would consider making their girlfriend. And if it isn't nothing like that, then I would say that this person thinks that you can be somebody who can be a successful partner and a person who can motivate them or use your motivation to benefit off of in a money sense or a work sense or any type of improvement or gain from you. So this person thinks that they can gain a lot from you and learn a lot from you, and they feel and think that, hey, this is somebody that I can deal with. I can actually, you know, find a way to get with this woman. I'll be all right. But they're worried about not completing a happy time with you. Like they're thinking that they won't be able to make you happy, or they have this worry and insecurity that, hey, I kind of feel insecure about this. I don't know if she likes me, or I don't know if this is gonna work because it might not be a one-way thing. She might not think that I like her or she likes me or whatever. So there's a little bit of a worry that it's not gonna work, but he's optimistic about it. So I see good things here. It's not bad. I just feel like he feels insecure about moving on or feeling like some type of way. He might also be like a person who had a lot of bad romantic situations, a lot of bad like love stories or love situations he's had with people in the past. So he's always worried about, starting something new because he doesn't want to go through that same bullshit. And that's if this is a love situation or like, start of one. But otherwise that he does seem like you are like, marriage material and girlfriend material. I mean, when the Emperor shows up, that's like a person who really thinks highly of you, like really thinks you're someone who they would deal with. The Empress is like, the complete woman. So he might think you have a lot in common. Yeah, I would say yes, he does. Yeah. But he probably thought that he didn't have a chance with you. So if you worked with him and you thought he had a crush on you, then I would say yes, he did have a crush on you, or he does have a crush on you, yeah. At that time, yeah. And he still probably does, but he probably thinks he can't get with you. Probably thinks you're not interested in him. 'Cause if you didn't give him the time of day, then he probably wouldn't give a shit. He'd probably be like, yeah, I can't get her. She ain't gonna give me no coochie. Yeah. Oh, there you go. That's where the yeah. But otherwise that he thinks highly of you at that time. When you're asking about somebody after 3 years, you're probably just gonna get just that. Yeah, of course, because he's insecure. That's where the worry and insecure. He probably thought that I can't tell this woman I like her. She's gonna tell me fuck off. Some guys will never like approach a woman if they think they can't get them, or never tell you anything. They'll probably speak and be like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" You'll be like, "Fuck, I hope she likes me," or "I wonder if I can get with that." And if they don't feel that way, then you're probably not gonna get nothing from 'em. That's why I got insecurity there. So he probably feels insecure. Poor guy. You should have said something to him. Could have got some deep. All right, guys. It's already 12:30 here in the morning. I'm gonna go get my ass to sleep. I'm over here yawning and shit. I think I'm gonna hit the sack. Of course, I like being funny. As long as you don't get offended by my jokes, Marilyn, then I'm good. I don't want you to get offended because I'm not really offending anybody. I've been on here for like an hour and a half, woman. You come too late. You're way behind me. What time is it where you at? She said, "How come I leave when I show up?" I wouldn't. I'm not leaving when you show up. I've been on here earlier this morning. I was on here for a while, and it's 12:30 in the morning right now. Sheila, you're talking about how come I leave? You're just starting your damn night. I'm ready to go to sleep. Brandon, I would never leave when you show up. You're just here too late. But I'll be here tomorrow at some point in time. But I'll probably come on in the morning, say hi to everybody, wish you all a Thanksgiving. But I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I hope you guys have a good time with your families if you're celebrating Thanksgiving. But I should be here tomorrow. Yeah, see, I'm late. It's 12:30 in the morning here, so I didn't get my ass to sleep. And I've been on here for like an hour and a half now. And I was on here earlier today. So I wish I could stay longer, but I'm over here like time to go sleep. All right. I will see you all tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate. If you're not, cool. Good night, everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.